Hallo zusammen. Ich wünsche euch ein frohes neues Jahr. Ich hoffe, ihr seid gut reingerutscht. Wir beginnen heute mit einem neuen Thema im neues Jahr. Datenbearbeitung und Aufbereitung. Was bedeutet das in Englisch? Data engineering and processing. So generally you use these words while working with data, cleaning the data, or transferring the data from one source to another. So let's begin. First words, the data pipeline. I believe you heard this word many times when you worked with the data engineering projects. So that is very similar with the English word data pipeline. Let's see an example sentence. Ich hoffe, euer Jahr 2026 läuft stabiler als meine letzte Datenpipeline. So what does it mean in English? I hope your year 2026 runs more stably than my last data pipeline. So that's a little bit joke because most of the times the data pipeline breaks, or sometimes it doesn't work with some data problem or the quality problem and so on. So I hope your data pipeline works more perfectly than mine one. So next word, their ETL process. So ETL process, I believe you know about it. ETL process, the extraction, transform and load. Der ETL-Prozess läuft jede Nacht, das Data Warehouse zu aktualisieren. So we generally run the ETL jobs every night to get the new data, or load the new data to our cloud or data warehouse where you are storing the data. So the data, so what does it mean in English? That ETL process runs every night to update the data warehouse. Next, the Datenintegration. The data integration, that means the data integration. So generally you do the ETL process in the Datenintegration. So we use these words. I also work with this term many times, or in my career or in my workplace. So that's what we do generally during the ETL process. Die Datenintegration aus verschiedenen Quellen war komplizierter als erwartet. Was bedeutet das? The data integration from various sources was more complicated than expected. Next, die Datenbereinigung. So I believe you know that too. Data cleaning. So in English, data cleaning, we use it very often. So the translation in Deutsch, that is the Datenbereinigung. Vor der Analyse müssen wir eine gründliche Datenbereinigung durchführen. Before the analysis, we have to perform thorough data cleaning. So of course, if you do the data cleaning, then your data quality will be much higher than before, and then you can do the good analysis from those data. The last word for today, the Datenqualität. So I think you guessed it right. What it is? Data quality. Wir überprüfen regelmäßig die Datenqualität, Fehler zu vermeiden. What does it mean? We regularly check the data quality to avoid errors. So vermeiden here is the avoid. So those are the 5 words for today so that you can absorb it more strongly. Datenpipeline, data pipeline, ETL process, Datenintegration, data integration, Datenbereinigung, data cleaning, Datenqualität, data quality. So the trick is here that you know most of the words, and you see that those the German words are mostly similar with the English one, but the problem is the listening of whether you can catch it while someone is using the Deutsch words in the Deutsch sentences. So that means when you hear it more often, and then you can understand the sentence, what your colleague is trying to say. So that's why the pronunciation and the listening should be more focused in this words or in this area. Done. Thank you all for watching my video. Alles Gute für 226. Tschüss.